3 of the deceased were pupils from the same family. Gauteng Education Department Spokesperson Steve Mavona joins me now. He visited the family this afternoon. Steve, unfortunately, you know, the tragedy that tragedies, should I say, that you've been facing as the department since the beginning of the year don't seem to be about to end anytime soon.
Indeed, it's quite tragic. We witnessed a horrible accident this morning. Quite sad. Well, we also lost, 3 of our learners from the same school. And it's quite sad. When we visited the family, you could see that they were distraught. The mother could not contain, herself, crying, and understandably so. You could not have actually words to comfort because of this incident, which was quite really horrible. For a parent to lose 3 children at a go, it's quite sad indeed.
What do you know right now about the cause of this accident?
Well, we will actually allow the investigation to continue. As you will know, that all the law enforcement agencies were there and they attended the scene. They need to give us an idea on what transpired. But we hear that one vehicle might have lost control, and which led to the collision. But we just want to, warn our motorists, everyone that uses the road, let's just adhere to rules of the road, because that's what we were putting an emphasis on. And MEC Mamabulo was quite clear to say, let's stick to the rules of the road and let's not speed. Make sure that we are all responsible when we are driving on our roads.
Speak to me about the manner in which these learners were traveling. Was this a scholar transport taxi, or was it just a taxi for everyone, effectively?
No, according to information at our disposal, is that the learners were traveling in a private transport, which was transporting them on an everyday basis. The unfortunate part, the collision then involved a taxi, which had a number of people in there. So hence we have 12 people that died. Out of those, we have 4 in the private vehicle that was carrying learners. So it's the driver and 3 learners that passed on the scene. And fortunately, we have a child that survived. We saw the child at hospital doing very well, promising. And the parent was there. Unfortunately, that child belonged to the driver. So the driver is the father of this child, who is a survivor now. It's quite sad. So tomorrow the MEC will then be visiting families of the other, victims. With the taxi industry, they will go to those families and the drivers and just to convey their condolences, because we did that with the family of the learners. So we need to go to the other, victims as well.
All right, Steve Mavona, let's leave it there for tonight. Certainly heavy news for the families concerned, and we certainly send our deepest condolences to them, as you heard.